Why are Galileosky GPS tracking devices some of the most reliable on the telematics market? To find out the answer, we are going to look inside the device and see how it's made, going through the main stages of production and quality control. A world-class manufacturing production covering SMT, assembly and package begins with the entry control of materials and components provided by leading suppliers, proven to be trustworthy over the years.
All components are consumed according to the FIFO principle, which implies that first received components are used first. The storage conditions of microelectronics are strictly observed. Exceeding the humidity limit accelerates the oxidation of the contacts, that leads to serious solder defects or makes the components even impossible to solder. Not enough humidity can damage electronic components with static electricity.
With the state-of-the-art production line based on world's top machinery, Galileosky provides quality assurance control of each stage. Let's have a closer look at some of them. Here, the printed circuit boards undergo automatic optical inspection for the quality and correctness of components installation. It allows to identify and prevent different kinds of defects.
At the same time, the labeling of each component of the assembled PCB is checked automatically. So if the machine finds inconsistency, the board moves for repair and retest until the automatic optical inspection is passed.
During the next stage, the X-ray inspection, the necessary examination of solder joints is provided. We can see the image of the board both in 2D and 3D modes. High-quality soldering is one of the key conditions for ensuring the reliability of the tracker. X-ray imaging can detect failures and defects, including voids. The technician assesses if the acceptable tolerance is followed, which is up to 30% according to the standards of the International Electronics Manufacturers Association, or IPC. While in Galileosky this standard is much stricter. Only 5% of the voids are allowed.
Let's take a look at the device circuit board version 7.0. We see that the structure of the soldering is smooth, without pores, shells or cracks. Corresponds to the established requirements. We pay attention to the solder joints of the connector. This component experiences the greatest loads during operation. Now, for comparison, let's take the board of another popular Russian GPS hardware manufacturer. A large number of voids, those white spots on the image, indicate an incorrect setting pattern of the heating process. Such a loose, grainy-looking solder does not provide mechanical strength and makes the contact of the electrical connection unreliable.
For higher protection, after checking, the boards are being varnished.
The special components of the varnish allow to control the quality of protective coating in the ultraviolet rays. On the test run, every device is checked to work under the maximum input voltage. The next step is a system test, which checks the serviceability, the connection with the satellites GLONASS and GPS, as well as the cellular network. Finally, when the tracker is assembled into housing, the visual inspection for the absence of gaps is carried out.
Due to strict compliance with high requirements of all technological processes, the device has a service life of minimum 10 years. Want to be confident in what you offer your customers? Use the most reliable Galileosky GPS trackers. Subscribe to our channel to keep useful information at hand.